Richlands, Ohio, day number 2, and today is going to be all about getting these fields ready to go for, well, getting seed in them again. We are going to fertilize. We may need to go through and plow. I need to double check that. I think I turned that off. And we've also got to put, well, the seed in the ground. So I got to figure out what we've got. And also, I think we need to maybe focus on getting things done a little bit more efficient. I'll explain what I mean. Yesterday, we got a lot of work done with this tractor right here, the 4755. I do like this tractor. It is a nice tractor. We've also got this, the Massey Ferguson. I don't know. I pulled a header trailer with it, and there's really nothing else I've got that this will work with. So I'm gonna make it disappear magically. I think there's a couple attachments right here that work with that as well. We'll go and get rid of that. The front loader for it, of course, because that's not going to service anything. And to be fair, I'm not really sure what this is going to do for us either. And we can get a decent amount of money for it, so we're going to take it, which puts us over 200 grand. And this tractor is the reason for that. A 6 has popped up in the used sale market. And so I think I don't want to just buy a bunch of John Deere, but it just happens that a faster, more powerful tractor is available for us. Oh, wait, no. That only goes 24 miles an hour as well? Oh, that sucks. Okay, so there's also this. Now, this is going to cost us a little bit more, but we've basically got double the amount of horsepower, and I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, we could also bump this up to, what was it, 313 horsepower overall. So this kind of gets us out of that John Deere rut, puts us in line with some nice wheels here. Of course, we go with the Michelins on this map, American map. I think this is the move. It's only, what did I say, about 30 grand more than the John Deere and double the horsepower to start with. So, New Holland. It's on the farm, baby. One thing we will need to do is go ahead and repair. That way it's at least good to go there. And now we're down to $57,000. So we've got spraying that needs to be done, and we've got seeding that needs to be done. So I think we'll start off with the sprayer. It's not a bad size for this either. As we've been doing for most of the series recently, we are doing liquid fertilizer on here. I would do solid fertilizer, but I don't care to, I guess. I don't know. I don't have an excuse, but we are going to go ahead and spray this down one time. Well, this has been nice. Going full speed again. That feels pretty good. Also, there's some straw still on the ground. Don't know what's going on with that. I could pick it up, but I'm not going to. But what I am going to do is go ahead and hit our other field real fast. As for the fertilizing and everything, I'm sure there's a very nice mathematical equation to tell me how much and what I'm going to get for everything. Well, oh, this also does fertilizer. Oh, that's not what I want. Is there a version of this without fertilizer? Ah, yes. Seeding options mod to the rescue. There we go. Seed only. You guys probably know I like doing direct drill, and I like to be able to put the seed in and fertilizer separately. It allows me to do everything, and I make 3 passes, but allows me to get everything. Quite literally everything done in one single run and be finished with it. Now, the next bit is going to suck because I have to do this in 6-meter increments, so that's going to be fun. Another thing we need to do is figure out with our production chains. Oh, bread's not running. Oh, there's no flour. And it's barely made any. Never mind. Anyway, so I need to figure out which one of these is going to give me the best return on our flour so we can continue making bread and continue making more money. So wheat is so about 20% loss. Then we have the 30 liters of barley in, but only 23 out. Now that is like a quarter, roughly. That's a lot to lose. That's a little bit more than 25%. However, with oats, 15 liters of oats in, we get 19 liters out. And sorghum is 15 to 1. So, I think it's pretty obvious what we're going to pick. And if anyone is absolutely floored by the fact that I'm doing oats, well, yeah, of course I'm doing oats. What else did you think I was going to do? Come on. And another thing with this map, some of the field is overlaid, like a little bit far over from where you would expect it. So don't be afraid to get kind of close to the fencing through here, and even up by the road as well. Up through here, there's definitely some spaces that are overlaid by grass, but you could feel, I mean, you can see, you put the field right over it, you're good to go. Here's another thing that I've kind of not been putting off, but haven't really noticed a whole lot is, well, we have a lot of animals here. So we've got, 10 different chickens. We got 80 cows. It was $60 each. That's not good. And then we have a couple horses as well, which are $120 each. Now, I would like to sell some of these because I don't need the chickens and I really don't need the horses either. I'm not going to do anything with them. However, I wonder if there's a way where I can hang on to the cows and just feed them whatever they need or whatever I can get them for the time being until I've got other things to feed them. Maybe we could buy stuff from the Buy Anything station and maybe make a little extra cash on milk. I don't know. Maybe it's a good place to start. Regardless of what we do, I'm going to let this guy do his job. Don't mess up, dude. Don't mess up. First stop, horses. Let's go ahead and get these guys sold. I'm sure you want to be here, but you're getting sold, man. There we go. Wait, hang on. Is there another one in there? Okay, no, we're good. All right, so we made 300. Not even enough. If there's not a comma in it in Farm Sim, does it really matter? Stop number 2, going to be over to the chickens. And he is like, no, don't take me. We're going to take you in. We're going to sell you is what we're going to do. There we go. There's and goodbye chickens. $40 for all of them. Now cows, on the other hand, this could be a little bit different of a, well, not game changer, but definitely of a different story because we've got all these cattle. We have 80 head of cattle. Do you know how expensive 80 head of cattle is? Pretty darn expensive, actually. So I'm thinking maybe we don't sell those for the, I think, 3 or 4 grand that we can get for them. Instead, let's see if we can find a way to feed them and keep them. Except for this weird brown Swiss. Oh, it's a baby. It's a baby. Select. Sell. Goodbye. Because 79's a weird number. Let's go ahead and buy an extra one for 250. There we go. All right, we have 80 little baby cows. Putting down a few placeables. If we're gonna feed these cows, we need to put this down. The Buy Anything, don't ask me what it is, just give it to me station. There we go. We need that. I've also put a silo over there so we could store our extra TMR. But we need a trailer to put TMR in. Remember when I said I hope this guy's not an idiot? He stopped literally after the second pass. Urgh! I found a truck, and I think this will do the job just fine. Let's go up here and we'll fill it up. Well, okay, when I say fill it up, easy there, all right? I don't know how much food they're gonna take. I should probably go double check that real quick. Let's see, animals. Oh, great. There's no out of number. Cool. All right, well, let's just find TMR in here. And let's see. Also cool. This doesn't hold TMR. So much fun today. So this is going to be a tough buy right here. I could lease for $1,000, which is going to bring us down to 50, or I could buy it for $20,000. Now this would give me a tipper that I could do other stuff with, and I'm probably going to have to feed those cows at least once every 2 or 3 days. So I think having something like this overall might be best, especially if I'm going to be running another gooseneck trailer. So we'll go ahead and buy that. We'll find out how much delivery cost was. Not that bad. I'm not even going to complain. And we'll hook it up. Now it looks like I'm supposed to be here. And the great thing is, I know that this trailer will work. The only thing I forgot about is it's going to have to tip. Oh boy. Is there a grain door? Tip side back. Unload at 20 degrees. Oh, I hope that's the right one. Let's go in here and let's find ourselves some TMR. Yeah, baby. Hopefully it's not too expensive either. It's a little bit expensive. We'll get 30,000 liters. Nah, let's get about 50,000 liters. We'll go from there. So this is as far in as I can get with the tip trigger. So let's see. It says 20 degrees. 20 degrees is still pretty... Oh, boy. Still pretty high. Oh, it took all of that. Oh. Huh. What's the... Trucker Matsy, what capacity did you mod this thing to hold? Goodness! Would you add all the zeros? Yes. Yes, he did. We're also going to need straw because I was an absolute idiot and got rid of all of the straw that we had. Could have kept it, but no. We'll bring this in as well. I'm guessing we could put it at the same place. My guesses are correct. And this should dump out pretty quickly. And it has already done. Okay. For right now, that's about all I can handle with that because we've spent about half of our money. Let's go and yeet out of there, head back over to the farm. Perfect timing as well, I see. Idiot number one forgot to finish his job. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this field by myself, and then we will reconvene whenever we're ready to start the second field. And here we go. We are off working on our second field. Now, one thing between me and you guys, I think that the seeder needs to be ramped up just a little bit. I like this one, but it'd be nice to have another one. Harvester, I'm really happy with. It's probably going to be a while before we have to upgrade that. That being said, I think something that would help us more than anything would be a second, third, fourth, fifth field, something like that. It would be nice to have extra fields. Oh boy, I didn't hit the right buttons at the right times. It would be nice to have some extra fields. So maybe eventually we'll buy one of these extra fields down here and plow them together, something like that. It actually has some really good fields that you can plow together. I apologize for the lagginess, but it is what it is. They're here. Now it's time to try and take back some of the money that has been lost. We're going to involve ourselves in some contracts. So we're going to accept a $22,000 and a $35,000 contract. Now we could do cultivating. And we could also do some harvesting as well. There's actually some decent harvesting contracts in here, but I'm good. And then we also have a sowing contract for field 27. Where's field 27 at? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, no thank you. However, fertilizing we can do. So hopefully we do okay because this field is full of corn and I'm going to have sunflowers rather. I'm going to have a really hard time figuring out where I am. So I'm hoping I could just kind of hire a worker and be done with it. Let's see if we can even do that. I'm guessing we can, at least down here on the first straightaway, but upgrading this sprayer, if it was just one big sprayer, it'd be fine. But I think we may end up running into a few problems once we get down near the end. So let's go ahead and hire a worker, and let's go ahead and enable fast farming. It's only going to do it at 19 miles an hour, but at least it's a big sprayer. So it could be worse. And after one pass, it is looking like I don't know what that looks like, but it's after one pass. Yep. All right, so now after one pass, we've got to find the lighter color version in the part that's not pixelated out on the edge and go for it. All right. Workers been hired. I shouldn't have to do anything with this for a while. Speaking of workers being hired and not having to do anything, this one's doing pretty good at 6 meters. So I'm going to go eat lunch, and I'll be back in a minute. Lunchtime is over. I'm going to come through and hit these little spots right here. I do have a mod where anytime I come through with a seeder or a planter, it will go ahead and roll the field for me. It's kind of nice. It keeps me from having to do that, but it still gets done, even though I wasn't going to do it in the first place. I ain't going to mulch either. Yeah, there we go. Kaboom, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Take a look at down here real quick. Okay. There are a couple little spots at the other end. So just got a notification that worker has finished their task. Does this look done to you? Is this... Something tells me idiot got himself stuck and I'm not going to be able to get him out. I can get him unstuck. Man, don't go down there and play in the water. Dummy. Well, I guess the good thing is, seeding? It's done, and I'm about to go retire that John Deere of his services because, well, this will get it done twice as fast. Almost. Man, I know you guys can't see this either in the video, but oh, I'm having just a devil of a time trying to find where this dude has done and hasn't done. He's also hasn't done quite a bit of this. But the good thing is, I think, at least for this contract, we are pretty close to being completed. Yeah, it's 99% done, which is great. Hey, there it is! Contract's done! Give me the money! I'm out of here, baby! Yeah! Oh, that actually feels a lot better. Back over 50 grand now. Fortunately for us, field 32, square field. Thank goodness. I should be able to just hire a worker, be done. And it's in corn, which is a whole lot easier to see as well, especially at this growth stage. Yo, look at this corn texture. It looks good. One thing that makes this field particularly tough, field 32, is all the trees around it. It is almost impossible to run a headland with a worker. I've had to go around this almost constantly because every time I get just a little bit too excitable, I guess, and it goes a little too close to a tree, the worker stops. So the worker just wants to stop and turn around. That's what they want to do because they think there's something in the way, but there's not. It's beautiful. It does make for a little bit more of a difficult turn, though. As we get close to completion for today, one of the last things we're going to do is go ahead and move over one pallet of flour. Now, I could have put over one of our bits over there, so the skid steer could have used that, but why do that when I've got full access to auto load and all kinds of goodies like that? I'm going to be using the same mod that I was able to use for auto loading logs on Silver Run Forest, so the universal auto load, and that should work just on the back of this here trailer. I should just pull up and go boop. Pull up. Aha! Yeah. Helps if you select the right thing, doesn't it? Yes, it does. All right, and then we'll just bring it right here. And it shall take it. Nice. And we come in here and take a look up here. 1,000 liters in. Also, we're right there. So, still waiting. But we got more coming. We could probably just leave this right here for now, because I doubt we're going to have to use it for anything between now and whatever comes after now. And our contract has been completed. We'll go in here and go and select that. So now we have increased the amount of money by about $57,000. I feel much more confident now than I did then. The last thing I need to do is find my way back home. Oops, stay on the road. And I need to do what I just did to my fields, because none of my fields have fertilizer on them yet. We'll put the last one down, and then we really won't have much to do again until harvest, so we will just kind of move forward, and we'll figure out what we need to do each day from there, if there's anything at all.